Alright, today we're gonna be looking at my way of manipulating substat relics, so on and so forth. Before we begin though, I gotta be real with you guys. My Vtuber, model, whatever. I literally just made it myself. It was just a quick and pop this. All right. He looks Filipino somewhat. All right, we good. Why do I use it? I use it because I used to look like this. This guy right here, this fat, joyous guy. I was 300 pounds. And then I lost weight. I'll be honest, I was basically fat shamed for most of my life. Bullying, basically. I was bullied for most of my life. I was very depressed. Then one day I decided to make a change. I'll be real with you. I was thinking about family. I was taking care of my niece one day, and I was like, dang, I wanna see, my cousin's kids have kids. I want them to live long enough. But yeah, yeah. This was, but to go and hand with that, I had there's some type of weird mental block that I grew up with because now I'm just too shy to be on camera. So for personal reasons, yeah, I use this VTuber skin, and also privacy. But let's exit that. All right. So for today we're gonna do something different. All right, we're gonna do something different. You're gonna see the real me. Ooh. All right, back to me. Well, this is me. And if certain users watch this video, tech tone. I do believe that bullying is needed in the world, yes, for growth. But when it comes to some people just wanting to end their lives, you gotta think about that. Bullying to an extent is okay, but going too far, I've experienced my own too far, it ain't good. It ain't good. All right. So let's move along here. I need to teach you guys how to use my doc. I always assume that you guys watch all my previous videos on how to manipulate substats the way that I do. I apologize because I was assuming. So let's go over it right now, right? All right, on the doc, we have all this data, right? Let me pull that up. Oh, wrong one. All right, on the doc, you have all this data, right? That we record. We record all this. Me and the members of my Discord. What we record is which line is upgraded after every substat upgrade, right? So, with that said, the numbers on this line that you see over here, like these right here, let's zoom in. These right here are all the lines that we upgraded, like the substat line that we upgraded, and reading across is the first upgrade, the second upgrade, the third upgrade, fourth upgrade, so on and so forth, right? So most of the data, this is the fourth line, right? We're starting from the fourth line. So in order to start from that fourth line, what we do? We simply, literally, generally, respectfully, sorry, we just go to any purple, any gold that has a 3 line. All right, we added a 4th line. Big freaking whoop, right? Where's my pattern at? Let's hide that. Oh, that's the right one. Okay. We're gonna change this. We're gonna change this now. This is 4 x x x x. Yeah, so it's like this now. All right. All right. So with the data off of what we have, right? Let's go back here. I just changed the dock a little bit, so this is what it looks like now. Shout outs to Jupiter in the Discord. He made this, so thank you. All right. So for Wednesday, this is what we have so far. Also, I don't even know what I will have, because there's also the thing where your patterns will get swapped. It's kind of weird, where it becomes like what's common is common. I mean, what's common is uncommon, and what's uncommon is common for your patterns. It's weird, but it is what it is. That's what happens. It's what like I don't know. So people won't catch on. Basically, it's what they do. What Hoyoverse does in general. So also, I'm pretty sure someone in the Genshin community did this a long time ago. Whatever I'm doing. But it's like a cycle repeats after like 3 years, basically. But for a different game. So let's go back here. Alright, 4x, whatever. So what I do, since I'm on the 4th line now, I just pick whatever relic I think will be be viable for the bottom 2 upgrades, the bottom 2 lines, so line 3 and 4. 3 and 4, because that's expected, right? But at the same time, these could still hit. But literally, what you're doing is basically like through statistical data that you're predicting the next line upgrade. That's all you're doing. I'm telling you guys right now, this is not a guaranteed way of upgrading, like whatever you want, but it lessens the RNG because you're just getting data from everyone else that has recorded data for this document. Crazy, right? Some people would say that, like, how's that gonna work? It's RNG. Like, to an extent, yeah, RNG, pseudo RNG. Anyways, so we know we're on the 4. That's 4xx, right? Whatever. Our next predicted line is literally 4 or 3, right? Let's find out. Just something I don't mind upgrading. Just don't matter. I'm just doing for testing. All right, testing purposes. Not this one. I don't want to use a lot of exp. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Look for substats with crit rank, crit damage. Sure, right? Where's the 4-liner? Sure, right? Any of these? Why not? Actually, let's do this. All right. Knowing that today is, 44.4 or 4.3 next. What will it be? Oops. Whatever. 4.4. Amazing, right? 4.4. Wow, amazing. Literally, this is all I'm doing. Oh, no, seriously, this is all I'm doing. This is how I'm predicting. My daughter says hello. Welcome, guys. Anyways, literally, that is all I'm doing. Alright, what do we do from there? Okay, so our next expected one, we're moving over. We could either get 4.43, 4.42, 4.44, and 4.41. There's so many options. So I'm just gonna assume the next one will be line 3 or 2. That's all I'm gonna assume. So let's look for a relic that has decent subs on lines 2 or 3. Oh, okay, let's do this one. Alright! Another crit damage roll! Amazing! 4.43! Like I said! Either 2 or 3. I literally reduced the amount of RNG I'm dealing with. That's all I'm doing. Literally. Respectfully. Genuinely. That's all I'm doing. And as you can see, I am not switching in between like or like exiting this upgrade menu. You can go up to here, it'll be fine. Your pattern will still be there. But if you exit all the way, your pattern's gone. Like, good luck, basically. Let's go back. All right, up to there. From what we've tested so far, it was up to there. Where the pattern will not reset. All right, 443. What we got from 443? So we have 3 1. Possible one, the first line or the third line. Literally. If you look, I'm looking for 443. The next instance of 4434 is very low down the line. It could happen with 2 being the lowest. So I'm just using statistical data to predict that, okay, the next line will probably be 1 or 3. All right. Let's do that. Let's just do that, right? Wow. Of course I will get the last one though. The least likely did happen for me. That's fine. That's why I did use this relic. Because I already saw that the top 3 were like, oh, these are good. Literally. So what happened was 4432. Any further data do I have over here? I'm not gonna lie, this is probably like the only one I mispredicted, basically. But hey, it does happen. Once again, I'm saying this is not a guaranteed way of upgrading, but it's better than going all in. Like, it's literally better than going all in. Before I move ahead, so the most RNG goes into this role right here, the 5th upgrade, because it's also the first of the new pattern, right? So with that knowledge, this is a shitty relic, by the way. I only have 2 upgrades on the crit stats, and that effect resistance is just meh. Like, even if we're gonna move along though. So 4432. Out of that pattern, what do we have? Where's 4432 for the 5th? Just cause for the 5th upgrade. 4432. Okay, it'll double up on the second line. That's what the furthest data we have. Will it happen? I don't think so, but it is what it is. Mind you, I'm not flexing my relics right now. I'm just using this as an example, okay? Yeah, that was the shit one. That's fine. So, I didn't care about this 5th upgrade because I already knew ahead of time that I was gonna get rid of this relic. So, how do I change that again? Okay, so this is my end pattern, right? I don't care about this shitty relic, trust me. I upgraded it once again for data. If you want me to flex, I can. I can show you all my 40 CV relics, all my 30 plus CV relics, and you'll be like, what the fuck is this guy on? I'm not gonna do that. I see no point. Also, each character has their own preferred substat too, so there's no point flexing? I don't know. Alright. Once again, this is not a flex. I'm just educating right now. So, once again, you can do this shit right here. Let me show you. Let me find a random relic I don't mind just upgrading the crap out of right now. I'll use this one. You could do this. Go ahead. Go ahead. Alright. What do you think we'll land on? I mean, we could go full RNG, right? Shit. Let's do it. Full RNG. Look what happened. Do you want to be retarded and do this shit? Go ahead. This was a great relic. This was. But since I already know also, just like that was probably the stupidest idea ever. Cause today's commons are 4-3 alongside the 4-4. You can. Hey, no one's gonna stop you. Enjoy the game you want to, and how the way you want to. I'm just here to help you guys with RNG. That's it. Reduce the amount of crap you deal with. Cause everything in this game is RNG. Yeah. Okay, let's move along. I need to educate you guys more, right? Let's go back a bit. Let's go back a bit. We're gonna do 4xxx. Okay. So, the next page I want to talk about here. Okay, we know this, right? We all know, like, okay, like the numbers themselves represent the substats that get upgraded across. That's how we record the data. All right. How about, you know, how do we work with like, how do you know if it's gonna go up or down, right? But actually, I should go over this one first. Let me go over this one first. So all of these patterns I have on the screen right now, if you read across, they're the same exact pattern, just starting from a different freaking line. That's it. Literally the same pattern. So what do I mean by that? I have this on the document too. I literally like, people ignore it or something. This whole section right here, if you read across, it's the same exact pattern. Same exact pattern, just starting from a different line. So, with the same knowledge, let's see. See that older relic I used earlier? I'm just gonna use for later. With the same knowledge of what's common today, let me just upgrade a random. Right? I'm just gonna. I need a purple for this one, right, to make my example. Let's just use this one. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, we're on the third line now. Let's modify this. We're on. All right. Because some people just don't get it, right? Sorry. There comes a point where I do get annoyed too about, like, I need to re-educate people constantly in what I'm doing. But it's okay. Okay. There. The same thing, right? So I'm starting from the third line now. I'm just gonna switch over to a relic. Following this rule. Right here. Alright, just take a good look at that. Following the same rule. Alright, also you need this too. Really quickly, I need to explain that. If you're upgrading from line 4 and your line is expected to go down a step, that means you're gonna hit line 1. Right? So say your pattern is, where is Wednesday real fast? I'm just gonna use Wednesday for an example. Okay, 4-1. I need to remove this filter. 4-1, right? Say your pattern was 4-1. If you're starting from the third line, what you want to do is convert that data. So 4-1 up here. So your next, say if you did go 4-1, that would be 3-4. If you start from line 2, that's 2-3. Same with the first line. You start from the first line, it's 4-2. Okay. Knowing that data, and knowing that today's commons are 4-4 and 4-3, that would also mean 3-3 and 3-2, right? That's the commons, all right? Let's look around. I already upgraded. I forced my line to the third line. And let me edit this right here. Okay. I'm just gonna look for a relic that has decent middles. This one actually looks pretty juicy. But since people love to see crits, I'm gonna just go for a crit. One, just for example. Just for an example, right? Three, three. 3-3. Look, this is what I literally just did. Here, I'm just there. That's literally what I just did. And the cycle repeats, right? Like the same pattern repeats. So the next expected lines are for if you're starting from the fourth line, will be line 3 or 2. But since I started from the third line, that would be let's look for 4-4, right? 4-4-3. Okay, 4-4-3, 4-4-2. That would be lines 1 or 2. Sadly. Respectfully, sadly, genuinely. This one might be a gamble because there's like nothing that's useful on those top lines unless I go here. I'm gonna use that crappy one that you had earlier. All right, this relic. Since okay, we have to backtrack a bit. So I'm gonna upgrade this relic, and I'm expecting the first line or the second line. There you go. Which I don't mind. Attack percent. That was what I was going for. Also, that's my example. So 4-4-1. Oh no, 4-4. 4-4. What'd you call it? 2 should be the exact same pattern. So we're gonna go over here. So what happened was 3-3-1. And on the document, that'll appear as 4-4-2. Okay? That's a shitty relic. I don't suggest using it. Anyways. I just need to make examples of like what exactly I am doing for these relic manipulation videos. Okay. 4-4-2. Out of 4-4-2. Oh, top line again? I don't want to do the top line again. It has a chance of actually going back. Okay. So the next expected one is gonna be lines 1 or lines 3. According to the pattern I'm on. That's literally all I'm doing. Once again, this is all I'm doing to predict where, like, manipulate my upgrades. It's very simple, you know? I mean, sure. I guess I'll use this as an example. Alright. With knowing that the next predicted upgrades are 1 or 3. I'm gonna just roll it. Wow. Amazing. Do you not see what I'm doing? I'm literally, genuinely, respectfully, genuinely. This is what I'm doing. Literally what I'm doing. This is literally data, guys. Once again, this is not a guaranteed way of upgrading, but hey, I'm just showing you what I do exactly when I do upgrade. So 4-4-2-4. What do we have over here? It's all the way down here. 4-4-2. I don't think anyone went further than 4-4-2-4. No, I don't see anyone that went further than that. So the next one, there's no data, and I would probably treat this like RNG, the most RNG. Yeah. But overall, this is what I'm doing. Um, I'm just gonna assume because it's been, you know, the same trend for a while that it'll go to evens because it was odds for a bit, right? So let's look for something with decent second line and fourth line, just cause. Yeah, fourth line. All right, I don't mind that. I'm not really, dude. I have so many freaking stuff that I really don't care. You could check out all my, just check them all out, all my stuff. Look me up. Look me up on any type of leaderboard. Hey, let me educate you on. Hold on. Let me edit this pattern real fast. 4. And this would be. Oh, this is 4, and the bottom one was 1. 1. Okay. That's how, that was the end pattern. All right. Okay. We're gonna get rid of that. All right. So, dang, whoever did this, Fushan, good job, buddy. You know exactly how to mess with the algorithm. It's the first time I'm actually seeing that. So for Fushan, there's an issue going on here. You see this? You could, if any of your main stats are these, and you have them in the substats, your score just got to skyrocket for a dumb amount, like stupid high amount. Even this. The amount of value it gives is stupid. That's why you see a lot of Fushwans on top. Are they usable? Kind of, I guess. Some of them are. I think I looked up a blade that had a dumb amount too. Like, I forgot who it was, but all I had was a bunch of freaking crit rate. You're over capping on crit rate. Are you stupid? But yeah, this is what happens if you. Like, if you have the right substats and whatnot, you could overcap. So this system is kind of biased. Straight up, it's biased. So let's look it up. Let's look up My Himiko. Alright. My Himiko is ranked second in the world, right? Let's do some maths here. Let's do some. Hey, let me see it. Let me see the person. Alright. So, according to the score, just because of the sets this person has, you know. Where's my calculator? There you go. Alright, let's do some small maths, right? 272.8 minus 15. Their actual score is 257.8. It's biased because it, like, whatever people deem as a good set for this character, that's what gets extra bonus points, right? Let's look at mine. My Himiko, right? Score of 263.6. And I only have a set bonus of 5. So let's do some math, right, shall we? 263.6 minus 5. Oh, how do I, like, make it bigger so I can see my history? There it is. Alright. Who's actually the better Himiko in the world? Just saying. But hey, you don't. I'm not gonna lie. This is a biased system, right? Just you can overcap on any substat and it'll be like super high. I do prefer using Sealy Land. If you do see this. If you look at my Kafka on this leaderboard, it's probably ranked like mid. Like not mid, but I mean like SS. So that's pretty still freaking high. But it doesn't go into account like actual like in-game moments like this, right? In actuality, like how much damage I'm actually doing is actually pretty freaking high. My Himiko's still up there, regardless, though. Top 2%. Yeah. Honestly, because there's sites like here. Let me look at this one. Let's look at this one right here. Let's go to the Relic spoiler here. Okay. Triple S for this site. SS plus only, sadly. That's fine. SS. Good Knife is considered SS, also on this site. That could do too much crit rate. Yeah, I get it. Whatever. But still, overall, it's still good. But yeah. What do you score? What the fuck? That's basically OP for this site, right? Anyways. There's so many relic scorers out there. But bottom line is, how do I say it? How should I say this? As long as you're enjoying the game, I guess, guys. This, yeah, I can make these good relics, but the game's fun, right? In the end, we just want to have good relics with the least amount of time to farm. That's how most of us think. That's all. With that said, Genshin Impact is dying. Look at all this shit that's going on Genshin Impact. Good luck. Not going back to that game unless they actually do something about that game. Anyways. Oh yeah, once again, all my videos clearly state a fact here. All my videos clearly say one thing. Alright. Near perfect substat. I never said it was guaranteed. Once again, I never said it was guaranteed. It was just near perfect. It will never be perfect, sadly, because that's... Unless you could actually predict it 100%, you can never really predict it 100%. I miss it sometimes, honestly. I even say it in my old video. Where is it? Yeah, this video. I also say near perfect. It's never gonna be perfect. All right. If you like this content, once again, please subscribe. I don't have a lot of time to do this stuff. I'm just doing it just cause this is my way of having fun off of a day of work. Yeah, my off days from work, and I'm just watching my daughter. It is what it is. That said, later guys. Peace. Sevi, Ate Sevi, I hope you're okay over there. Later. For those of you who are wondering, like, oh, how did my ending go after I lost all the weight? Well, my confidence went up. For some reason, girls started appearing that they go up to you. So this is something I noticed. When you're focused on yourself, guys, you'll see that the girls will come to you. Like, as long as you're focused on what you're doing in life, they will come to you. My background is, well, this is me and my wife. But yeah, this is my family. This is my daughter, right here. It's like a complete 180 from where I was first at. My suggestion is, if you're just gaming all day, try. It's fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun. You do what you want to do, but there comes a point where you should probably do other things in your life. I'll be real with you guys. My actual job, I do work in the center of LA, and I work for rich Dubai people. Take that as you will. I met some interesting people in my work area. I've met John Cena. He's very different in person. He's one of those, you don't want to bother him. Like, he's not in character. Joe Coy, if you know who that is a Filipino hero. He's the most down-to-earth guy ever. Same with Ludacris. He's freaking cool. Am I lying? No, I can't make the stories up, man. Sadly, because I do work a government job, I can't show images, proof of that. So, take that as you will. For now, later. That was my little bonus of like, oh, this is how my story is going right now. My own story. Later.